Fallout 3. A game that's about
ice cold water.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need
water, aka the most important substance on Earth to sustain life. Now imagine if that substance was no longer safe to drink. Well then, humanity and all living creatures would eventually die, just like this guy. Yo, what's your problem, bro?
Please, do you have any water? Oh, please.
I don't... Dude, get your own freaking water, bro.
A few moments later.
Quest. What? Or they may become hideous monsters. Your mother must have drank bad water. So what happened in Fallout 3 that made water undrinkable? Something called
war. War never changes.
He said it! He said it, guys, he said it! You see, nuclear bombs make bad water. And in Fallout 3, my dad can fix that. Because he is Liam Neeson.
I will find you. And I will
quench
you.
And it's my job to help him. Born as a little Jonesy in Vault 101, I start my journey as the Lone Wanderer. But first I need to make my character. Sensei Kyle. After Sensei Kyle's birth, I get to experience a bit of what it's like to grow up in the vaults. Starting as a toddler where my dad is teaching me how to walk, and I also get to speak to him a little bit here.
I don't know who you are.
And then I am able to walk around the room a little bit as a little toddler, and this is where I start seeing droplets of lore. And also this is where I choose my character traits. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize if these character traits are terrible, guys. This is my first time playing Fallout and I didn't have any strategy, so please forgive me. And then we fast forward to my 10-year-old birthday party, where I meet this girl named Amada.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we?
Uh-oh, is this my girlfriend?
Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Go on, guess.
Huh. Yeah, a date with Christine Kendall?
Gross. I didn't think you even liked girls.
What are you trying to say? I'm not gay. And I also get into a fight with this kid.
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from old lady Palmer.
Oh my god. Your mom.
Don't you talk about my mom, you little punk.
Oh, you want to fight about it? Guys, he's trying to fight
I
me.
know you were busy with
Help!
the water.
Help!
Hold still, punk.
Yeah.
I hope Butch didn't hurt you. You want to tell me what that was all about?
Yeah. He tried, yeah, we ain't gonna snitch. We ain't snitching to the
That's
cops.
fine, son. I'm glad to see you're not letting Butch bully you.
Also, my dad gets me a BB gun. I wonder why. Is he secretly training me for something? I don't know. And finally, 16 years old. It's time to take my aptitude test, where I discover what I'm gonna be doing in the vaults for the rest of my life.
Wow. It says here you're going to be the Vault's marriage counselor. Almost makes me want to get married, just to be able to avail myself of your services.
What? I'm not a frickin' marriage counselor. The only marriage counseling I do is counsel the marriage between my fist and Butch's face because he's bullying my crush. Let's go.
You've got to be kidding me. Come on, tunnel snakes. This twerp needs another lesson.
All three of you? You leave the girl alone. Sensei Kyle don't put up with that.
Just like that in my other hand.
You guys look gay.
Tunnel snakes rule. We're the tunnel snakes. That's us. And we rule.
Fast forward 3 years, and Amada comes up to me and tells me that my dad left the vault. And they're planning on coming to kill me, and that I need to get out of there. So I fight my way through guards and escape the vault, only to be met with Entering the Wasteland for the first time as a new Fallout player is definitely a surreal experience. It's vast and empty. And I've seen a lot of people say they don't like how empty Fallout 3's Wasteland feels. And I have to disagree with that take. I find the emptiness charming and liminal. And to be honest, it doesn't really even feel that empty to me. Everywhere I look, I always find something that tells me a story. Stories of the day that the bombs dropped, or how the survivors were surviving before their eventual demise. Oh man, this is crazy. R.I.P. bro. We got a friend, guys. Alright, Jeremy.
See you, chump.
It might feel empty, but it's really not. Anyway, the first thing I did was stumble into a city called Megaton. I found a man named Moriarty who had some information about my dad, but he said I had to do some work for him first. So that's where I began the main quest line. And honestly, I don't feel the need to go super in depth with the story here because I know that all of you guys have probably already played this game. So instead of covering all of the story, I figured it'd be best if I covered my favorite quests that I've done, starting with Moira.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one of you for years.
This is Moira. She's kind of annoying, but also really nice. And she needs help writing a Wasteland survival guide. She's looking for an assistant to complete tasks for research purposes so she can write about their experiences in the Wasteland. And who's better to ask than a sissy vault dweller who's never even touched radiation before today. So I agreed, and my first assignment is to go to the Super Duper Mart and acquire some food. And I don't know why, but I absolutely loved this side quest. Seeing an abandoned grocery store post-apocalypse just hits different for some reason. At least it's well lit in here. Let's clear out this place. Alright, baby. Bro, there's no way, bro. Freaking get blasted with the shotgun. Okay, so what exactly am I looking for again? I need medicine and food. Okay. Junk food, yeah! Pork and beans, alright. Okay, let's go. Okay, I think we got plenty of food. Wait, was that in here? No. Wait, it was. I have to wait till the morning, don't I? Hey, lady!
So, how's the scabbing been?
So after my run to the Super Duper Mart, Moira asked me to do several other tasks. And honestly, this little side quest line was kind of long. But this quest right here was probably the hardest one I've done.
Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right?
Can I jump off of here? Huh! Alright, that's good enough, right? Alright, let's go right back up there. So after doing all of Moira's quests, I got a few goodies and my very own copy of the Wasteland Survival Guide.
Couldn't have done it without you, my Wasteland survival expert.
While on my mission to find my father, I was led to Vault 112. I was expecting this vault to be either hostile with raiders and mutants, or a friendly vault with a thriving, untouched community. But I was kind of wrong on both of those thoughts. You see, this vault has turned into a virtual playground for a mad scientist. And before I continue, let me just say that I think this was the coolest and creepiest quest in the game. Definitely my favorite. Upon entering, I am greeted with a friendly robot who tells me to put on my suit and get into my pod. I was confused at first because I didn't know what he was talking about. So I walked around trying to find my dad instead, but there was no one to be found. Except I can see there are people in these simulation chambers. So I decided to hop in. And right here is where my chat told me that once I get into the simulation, find a chick named Betty and punch her in the face. You would like to cash in your one bad D token. Can you punch the girl with the watering can? Okay, yeah, I can do that. Alright, where's the lady with the watering can? Hi, Betty. Punch Betty?
Hi there. You can't do that here.
Oh, my bad.
And now you have to pay.
Wait a sec, I should have saved. Oh, my bad. Dang it. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Anyway, I make my way back into the simulation and talk to Betty again, and I realize she is an evil little girl. She won't answer any of my questions unless I make a kid cry and cause a divorce between two married people in the simulation.
John, I want a divorce.
Divorce.
It's not funny, John, and you know it's been coming for a long time.
Well, divorce.
Why do you always laugh when I'm upset?
Oh, every time you say divorce, you just look so cute.
I'm serious this time, John.
Divorce.
Stop laughing.
And after doing that, I kind of started feeling bad for causing all of this pain, and decided to look for another way to get out. I eventually found the failsafe, which required me to play some music in order to open it. Yeah, we got it! And once I finally got it open, I realized that my only option to get out of the simulation was to kill everybody in it. And remember, if you die in this simulation, you die in real life. So, how did I get good karma for doing this? I literally entered the simulation, I punched a kid in the face, I caused a divorce, and I killed a bunch of people. So, I did end up destroying the simulation, and Betty now has no control over me, and she's not happy about it. I do.
You've triggered the failsafe, ruined everything. The subjects will die, and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
You ruined everything. Everything.
I'm sorry. And it turns out that Betty is actually the mad scientist. He's kind of weird for cosplaying a little girl. Anyway, he ended up telling me that my dad has been here the whole time, and he's the freaking dog. Anybody? Dad?
This woman is sick and should be committed to a mental institution.
So I was able to get out of the simulation, and I brought my father with me, and he was pretty happy to see me, but also shocked. So we were able to get out of Vault 112, and my father could finally continue his work on purifying the water in Washington, D.C. So you remember that framed scripture I found as a toddler? It turns out that this scripture means something to my dad. You see, he's on a mission to fix the water purification system in DC, and while in the vaults, this scripture served as a constant reminder of his mission, which is really cool writing here. Anyway, towards the end of the game, my father is ready to start the purification system. But when we arrive, the Enclave is right behind us, and they are ready to intercept our plan for their own sinister purposes. So my dad came to a crossroads where he can either give the Enclave what they want, or not, and die. And he chose to perform the ultimate sacrifice by filling the chamber that he is in with radiation, killing himself along with the Enclave soldiers that were keeping him hostage.
I grow tired of waiting.
Nearly finished.
Oh, crap! Oh!
Right.
Oh, he killed himself! Oh my god! Bro, what?
James, he's gone.
Which buys me enough time to get to the Citadel to meet with the Brotherhood of Steel and plan an attack on the Enclave at the Jefferson Memorial, which is where the water purification system is. So I fight my way through the Enclave with Liberty Prime, who spews out anti-communist rhetoric the whole time.
Communism is the very definition of failure. Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated.
Which is so freaking American, and I love it. And I make my way back to the purification facility. Now here I come to the same crossroads as my father, and in order to turn on the water purification system, I must sacrifice my life, because as soon as I turn on the system, the chamber will once again fill with a deadly amount of radiation. And as I enter the chamber, I am prompted to put in a code. And guess what that code is? I understand that this game has so much more content than I could fit in this video, so I apologize if there's something I didn't get to cover that you wanted to see. But good news, you can watch all of my live streams right here on the channel, along with some of my other videos that I've made. If you like this video, please subscribe, and if you love this video, you should become a member. Quick shout out to all of my members, I appreciate you guys.